master's path training. Everybody ready for this? So, for master's path training, from what I understand, we are doing southern legs. Love southern legs. Southern legs is my favorite. But southern legs is actually pretty hard. And so, even though it's fairly short, it's a very short routine. It takes us an entire rotation to learn it. Southern legs requires a lot of flexibility, it requires a lot of strength, and it requires a lot of endurance. There's a lot of like bits and pieces to it, a lot of like working parts that, like when you first start southern legs, your body just can't do them. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of baby step our way through a lot of this. You're going to make sure that you have a lot of room just kind of around you so that you can have some space to jump and to kick. The first move in southern legs is going to be a kick. So this is a jump 360 crescent kick. That's the first move. And when we do this, we're going to be kicking our hand. So the first thing I want to get everybody used to doing is that crescent kick. So the first thing we're going to start off with is just doing your inside crescent. Inside crescent starts out with, we'll just start with your right leg, my left leg. And it's just going to go out, and it's going to come in. And whenever we do this, it's going to make a big circle in front of us, like this. So it's almost like you're drawing a rainbow in the sky with your foot. Okay? Just going to go up and over and around. And when our target is going to be our hand. Okay? Don't get discouraged if you can't do this right away. If you have to have your hand a little bit lower than normal in order to get this kick, that is perfectly okay. What we're doing right now is we're just kind of practicing to kind of get that flexibility and that strength in order to get that kick. So we're going to do it 5 times on one side. And then we'll do it 5 times on the other side. So I want you to practice that for just a little bit. Just try to get as high as you possibly can every time. Eventually, you're going to get that kick really, really high. Okay? So this is another one of those ones where you just have to keep doing it a lot. So we're going to practice that for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Just do that on your own. Try to see how high you can get that kick. Okay, good. I hope everybody was able to practice that kick. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to do that very, very first move. So when we first start, we're going to take our tiger claws, and they're going to go, one's going to go behind us, and the other's going to go in front of us. Normally we would be facing this way, towards the front of the room, where one hand's going to go towards the front of the room, the other hand's going to go towards the back of the room. I'm going to kind of turn sideways so you can see what this looks like. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our left leg, we're going to pick it up, we're going to turn our toe so that it is facing behind where we were facing, so it should be facing behind us. We're just going to lift up that right foot, okay? And then we're just going to hop all the way around so that we're facing the same direction we started off with, and we're going to do that kick, okay? We're going to start here, We're going to turn that toe, and we're just going to hop, 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 and then do that kick. Okay? So this is going to look like this. Turn, hop, hop, kick. All right? Let's practice that on your own for just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take what we just did, and we're going to make it a little bit more complicated, okay? So we're going to start right there in our cat stance. We're going to set our leg down, that front leg, lift up our right leg. We're going to hop, 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 hop. When we've gotten about 3/4 of the way through our whole turn, we're just going to do a little jump, okay? We're going to switch those feet. You're going to turn, switch those feet, and then you're going to do that kick again, all right? We'll start here. We're going to turn. We're going to hop, 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 hop. We're almost there. We're just going to switch those feet. Kick. Start here. Set that foot down. Hop, 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 hop. Switch. Kick. Here. Set the foot down. Hop, 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 hop. Set the foot down. Turn. Good kick. All right. Practice that on your own for a couple of minutes. Okay. Hopefully everybody's got that down pretty good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of crank that up a little bit more. We're going to start here. I'm going to turn. I'm going to lift that leg. And you're going to try to see how few hops you can do before we can do that kick. Let's kind of keep it at, right now, we're going to turn, hop, 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 hop. We're just going to set that other foot down and then do that kick. Okay? So we're going to start here. We're going to do this 2 times. We're going to set our foot down. We're going to lift up our leg, hop, set it down, kick. Turn, hop, 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 set down, kick. So you should be getting faster at spinning every time you do this, okay? So once you've got that down, the next step is going to be setting that foot down and allowing the tension that's in this leg to actually spring you around into that kick, okay? We're going to start here, set our foot down, and then when we release, come all the way around and kick. Do that on your own for a couple of minutes. All right, does everybody have that down? Okay, here's what we're going to do now. We're just going to put a little bit of a hop in there. So when we set this foot down, lift that leg, we're going to hop. Then we're going to jump. We're going to take this right foot, or the right leg, we're going to throw it as high and as far as we can, and then we're going to jump off of this left leg into the front, okay? Do this. You're just going to turn, do a little bit of a hop, take this other leg, throw it as far as you can, and kick, okay? Let's take a look at it like this. Here, turn. Legs can get thrown as high and as far as you possibly can. And we're going to jump. Okay, do that a couple of times on your own. Okay, so all that, and we're going to finalize this, okay? We start here, turn, that foot all the way in, and we're just going to throw this leg. And when we do this throw, we're going to do the kick at the same time that we do the jump. So we're just going to jump and kick. So we're going to start here, turn that foot in, throw the leg, kick. Okay, do that a couple times, and then we're going to bow out, okay? So that's the class for tonight. I want you guys to continue to practice those moves that we just did in our Southern Leg set. So this is the very first move in Southern Legs. So the first two moves in Southern Legs are usually the hardest for everybody to learn. Okay? So don't get discouraged with this one. We're going to go over it again on Thursday. So hopefully you get a lot of practice in between now and Thursday, and you'll get a lot better at this. All right? Okay. Let us bow out. Bow to each other. Okay. Master's Path training dismissed.